it's great to be here on United Nations Day, and I'm very glad to celebrate this important day together with the colleagues from the UN. We believe in Switzerland that the United Nations are a very, very important organization. It exists now for 80 years. The European seat of the UN is in Geneva, in Switzerland, and therefore we also know how many important negotiations are taking place in Geneva, how many meetings that are reducing tensions, reducing conflicts are taking place in Geneva and all over the world under the auspices of the United Nations and its different agencies. So the UN is really, and the multilateral system in general, is really a very, very important achievement of the world. The UN is as strong as its members want the UN to be. And definitely what is important is that the important reforms that are ongoing in the United Nations are being implemented. But this also means that the governments, the member states, will also support this reform process. This is something that is very important. The financial issues that the United Nations and many of its agencies are having right now are a challenge for the UN and for the people who are benefiting from these programs. So I hope that the UN can become more efficient and still delivering aid and delivering important services to the population around the globe.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
I would like to thank the University of World Economy and Diplomacy to host us today for a very important event, for the signature of the new cooperation framework between the United Nations and Uzbekistan. We are going to sign this framework where we are supporting the Uzbek side to get everybody here the chance to contribute to the progress that Uzbekistan is making and also to benefit from the reforms that Uzbekistan has been making. So I think it's a very important moment, and to do this especially today on this symbolic day of the 24th of October is a big honor for all of us. Happy United Nations Day. I think the world has changed tremendously. When we look back for 80 years when the United Nations were created, we did not have internet, we did not have any of the digital tools that we have today. And we were all thinking, I think 80 years ago when the United Nations were built, we want never again the horrible wars like the Second World War, what has happened. And therefore, I think it's really important that the world is coming together again and to reconfirm to the Charter and to the idea of the United Nations that there will be peace everywhere in the world.